Magandang umaga po. I think this is, as Joel mentioned, this is the most important part of this morning, to listen, to have a conversation with the members of the media. Wanted to know there are 80 registered members of media who are here from various organizations representing our traditional media, from the broadsheets to radio, TV, and social media platforms as well as influencers, both invited by PCCI and our sponsors as well. So thank you na pinaunlakan niyo po kami sa ngayon. We will have a 45-minute to 1 hour open forum. Hindi po natin mapapahabaan, pero I think there are continuing opportunities for your questions. No? You can always, after this press con, you can contact PCCI if there are specific people that you want to engage in writing your features or the press releases. To lead the panel of PCCI who will be here, we are represented in front by our President, Consul Nina Magno, our Chair, George Barcelon, and also, of course, the PBC&E Chair and Director of PCCI, Dennis Anthony Uy. We also have the Vice Chair for the Tech Expo, Perry Ferrer, and of course, we are still joined by the Assistant Secretary Planas of the ICT. We are also going to be assisted by Michael Tan, Butch Guerrero, other directors. And if you have questions, Ron Puno is still here, so we'll be. Now, our request is to limit your questions only on PBC-related issue. Kasi baka may magtanong sa inyo about illegal gambling or flood control. Wag po ngayon. Pakiusap lang po. We have a lot of topics to discuss, so let's limit. Just to give you an idea, the policy discussions for the conference, in which you may start asking this morning, are structured in 4 different places. Number 1 is the issue of connectivity. The dream for us, and Chairman Dennis was saying, that we would like to see, and this is also the aspiration of the ICT, that 100% connected by PBC time. We are almost there. Alam na, naka-plot na po yan, whether it's going to be fiber, whether it's going to be satellite, and other ways to connect. Pangalawa, we'll talk about digital governance and security. Yan po yung cybersecurity, etc. Lahat yan kapag uusapan natin during the event. Third, we will talk about human resource development. Ano ba ang kailangan? Ano bang kailangan para we will meet the challenges of the digital age? No? Whether it's private sector magpo-provide, the education that we will have, so kasama yan sa pag-uusapan. And lastly, and I think the most exciting, are the applications that digital technologies provide. Most particular for PCCI is how these technologies will assist small and medium enterprises. Whether as simple as having accounting tools, tulong na lahat, pati yung connectivity, pero maraming kailangan magamit ng SME. Applications, you can ask about infrastructure or transportation. Kailangan pa ba natin ng RFID sa mga highway natin? Diba? Anything sa airport, how we will change the systems in the arrival or in the registration for immigrants and tourists as well. So lahat yan will be covered by the conference. So please, we have a wide range of questions. Huwag na lang po yung tungkol sa flood control. May ibang tao po kayong pwedeng masabi. So to start the ball rolling, any volunteers? For questions, we have mic. You can, there is microphone here in front. I invite any of you 80 kayo, walang nag-raise ng mahal. Ayun, yun. And please introduce yourself and your organization.
Good morning. I'm Vivian from Edge Davao. First of all, I'd like to congratulate PCCI for leading this great collaboration. My question is, how will these initiatives ensure that rural and underserved communities are not left behind in this digital transformation?
Yes, thank you. Any of you want to, maybe Dennis, you will take the first crack?
Yeah, the basic of transformation is connectivity first, right? So anything application you have without connectivity is useless, right? So today, the technology today we have massive already fiber all over the country. In fact, to a major island besides Mindanao. But the problem here is still we need to mix the hybrid technology. We are luckily because we are 7,000 island country. So sometimes you have see the community of 50 residents in the area. You have healthcare in remote areas. There is no such business equipment to have spent huge infrastructure to return the investment. But we have a technology. We have a satellite. We can put which is a DICT. You listen to sonar of the president. We have already rolled out more than 19,000 sites with satellite together with Wi-Fi to have great connectivity, right? And I'm always advocacy for everyone, every Filipino should be connected. Using wireless, satellite, and fiber. And anywhere, even mobility. There's other technology already, including if you have the boat, small boat, bangka, or you want to track all of them, you can use a satellite today. So all of this, that's step one. Step two is the applications. No? We need to put a lot of computing. Imagine education itself. We have 48,000 public schools. These 48,000 public schools not even properly connected. They're using packet Wi-Fi. How you can, packet Wi-Fi is a consumer users. How you can use this the entire school, entire room of 40 students. It has only 2 students and totally gone, right? So this should be proper, lay down proper infrastructure. Next is the computing. You want our people not use anymore a lot of digital infrastructure, which is the cloud. Cloud already in the market today. So we need to build the cloud to able to push the computing memory at the back, which is B2C, education, enterprise, we can do this already. And the third layer is the applications, which is the hackathon did. For young students, young people can thinking what the Filipino basic needs, like sari-sari store. They create just 24 hours, they develop a speech conversion of selling platform and they can host it to the cloud. Imagine that one, you can help a lot of, which is DPI project. You can help all the small sari-saris to have a inventory system, to sell system. That should be part of the government and private sector to deliver to our people. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Dennis. Next question, please. Yes, please.
Sir.
Ma'am.
For Mr. Uy, the
Can you
PCCI.
please identify
I'm
yourself?
Eileen Mencias, I'm with Abante.
Yes.
Okay, the PCCI supports the Konektadong Pinoy bill, but Converge is among the signatories of that telco group opposing it. How do you reconcile that, and where do you stand on that issue? I mean, personally.
Okay. Actually, the Konektadong Pinoy is open up the industry. If you ask me personally, I personally support the open up of the industry. But we need to put strong IRR. IRR means we need to put standard to protect our consumer. We need to standard protect our investment. Because we need to put quality, basic requirement, all these things. You can open up every other country like US. When you come to invest in the telecom industry, you just apply the FCC, and FCC will come in to give you a standard and how you can deliver and roll out in the areas to make sure our consumer is protected. And it's not mom and pops. Mamaya mabudol na naman yung mga consumer natin, right? This is, all the regulations should be in place. I'm supporting that open up, but because concurrential franchise, only us have concurrential franchise. Other country is already open up. If we ask personally, I'm open to that, but ours should be strictly to implement and strictly give the regulatory enough authority and enough power to police the policies.
Okay, thank you. Next question, please, from the media. Yes, please. Yes, ma'am.
I'm Margaret Salazar of Backing News. I'm not sure if I missed it during the presentation, but I just want to ask, what support will PCCI provide to the innovations in the hackathon, and how will you ensure that these innovations will go beyond prototypes?
May I request Ma'am Nina or Perry to answer, or George?
The hackathon that was shown earlier and presented on is something that the PCCI, the first time we launched that because our chairman for this Philippine Business Conference is none other than Dennis Anthony Wee. And I think this is a groundbreaking initiative wherein we're now not limiting it to only the business sectors. We're involving the student, the schools, institutions, for them to be exposed to what businesses need in the e-commerce gap. No? And as was said earlier, there are a few solutions. Those students that garnered awards, they really came out with really practical solutions that can be used in the business. So having said that, we can see that this will go a long way. This is not just a one-time hackathon event for the PBC. We hope that through this effort, after the PBC, we will allocate budget for that, for us to roll out in the regional chambers. Every year we have 5 area business conference, North Luzon, NCR, South Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Actually, the rolling out of this hackathon, for us, we're very happy because we have a very generous chairman, Dennis Anthony Wee. It came out of his own pocket in getting this whole setup. We need a team to go to the provinces and present to the student, to the participants, on how the hackathon would be handled. And it was handled very well, very successful, and we're very happy that this idea came from our chairman. As far as the rolling out of this hackathon and other e-related or digital-related, we have disruptive technology in the AI, you know very well. And the digital platform, for us, especially during the COVID, when there was a lockdown, a quarantine, we can see those small businesses, the micro and the small, when they pivot to the e-commerce, those that pivoted to the e-commerce were able to survive. Those that did not apply technology had a hard time. So that is very evidential that we need to help the smaller ones. The big ones normally kaya nila, they have the technical people, but it's a smaller one. And as mentioned earlier, most of our members here in PCCI are the MSMEs. And earlier, Secretary Christine Roque mentioned that the MSMEs garnered 99.5% of the establishment. So we're here really to promote and to help the smaller guys, smaller businesses, to be aware of what's there for them to use. So I hope that answer your questions on how PCCI can be involved in promoting the awareness. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman George. Perry, EVP Perry, if you'd like to add something? Yes.
Thank you, Sec-Gen RUBEN. My name is Perry Ferrer, EVP, Executive Vice President of PCCI. Actually, when the hackathon idea came about, it is the first time that private sector was involved directly in a large scale, nationwide in our 5 regions when it comes to using AI, how to solve problems. But now we're not going to stop with just PCCI. So what was proven, there were 5 winners, but actually there were more than 24 really great ideas during that hackathon, but we only could choose one per region. Anyway, so our next, to answer your question, our next step is involving the LGUs. So now we solved the private sector problems, we gave them problems. So in the future, so we will have our area vice presidents, our local chambers, probably with the support of the ICT and DOST in those regions, come up with issues that are really pertinent to that area. And then let's do a hackathon to solve that problem, very specific for that area. I think we're going through that now. And I hope you all attend on October 20 and 21st. You will see our tech partners, Google, Huawei, and many more. You'll see a lot of those solutions there at the Tech Expo. Not only the solutions and the technology you will see are not futuristic, they are actually applicable now. So we invite you. You will see, you will be able to connect the dots on October 20 and 21st. Salamat.
Thank you, Penny. Just to add to the 2 questions about how PCCI will handle the hackathon. All the problems that student teams answered were provided by our members in those regions. Sila po ang nagbigay ng problema. They suggested and namili po yung mga team alin po ang gustong gagawin nila. So from the very start of the competition, the regional MSMEs were already involved. Another question, please? Yes, please.
Mobreyes, Manila Bulletin Tech, yeah, I heard that one of the themes for this year's Expo is collaboration from both the private sector and the government. Will you be able to share concrete or real life examples of how this collaboration is pushing the digital transformation in the country?
Thank you. Ma'am Nina, President Nina.
Thank you, and thank you for the question. You know, with this conference that we're going to have, we're really looking forward into the improvement of our digital transformation, because our members, who are mainly MSMEs, lack the necessary digital facilities to widen their market and to reach or to have better supply chain. So with this one, we are trying to really encourage our members to work with the local government units and to see how they can cooperate with each other para naman magkaroon all the members ng facility with the help of the government. Kasi alam naman natin, even our chairman here is saying, we still lack some infrastructure in the rural areas and some of our islands. So if our government can really help us with the help of our technology solution companies here, magkaroon ng proper infrastructure so that this would really help our MSMEs, not only in Metro Manila, but outside and the rural areas. Thank you.
Let
Thank
me
you.
add on that.
Sir Dennis.
I think before we came this conference, I have already signed few agreement with DTI. No? So the DTI is more for about these small businesses, especially the sari-sari store. Do you believe we have more than 1.5 million sari-sari stores throughout the Philippines? And if you have this hackathon happen, in fact, our plan is to make sure this platform available to them. And they use, at least they have basic inventory, they know how to do the sales, but they don't have to invest in infrastructure. It's already in the cloud. So even by phone, they just log in and they can hold inventory, what's fast moving item of them, ordering. So make them efficient and make them profitable for the business. This is quite strong partnership with PBA. In fact, they give me a list of MSME nationwide. And those area we don't have infrastructure connectivity. Like this kind, last month, I just visited the West Samar, kay Governor Tan. 26, ha? No, West Samar area. Hindi na Tacloban. Kapag dyan, 26 towns and cities and municipalities not even have a good connectivity. And Governor asked me to roll it out. In fact, by this year, we might finish the whole 26 towns to able to give them the right connectivity. And that's time you can serve now the SME. Without even packet phone yung data mo, ikot-ikot na gano'n. How you can send the data, even you cannot download the video. Even in social media network, you cannot open up. That's the problem. So if you have a Wi-Fi on this, and previous week, I also came from the Gaspi all the way to Tabaco. I ride my car almost for 30 to 40 minutes. I'm trying to download my message. Up to the 40 minutes I went to Wi-Fi, that's the time I can download. So this is, we need to address. We're able to help our pass-through. You have platform, you don't have connectivity, so we need to rushing up to make sure this happen. And the ICT is doing a great job. In fact, the president really has asked Henry to make sure all the Filipino remote site to be connected.
A last word on collaboration. I want you to note, all of you, that this year's Philippine Business Conference